Good evening. This is the video newsletter for buysellshort.net for Thursday, September 30th. Going to be a really quick video tonight. Bad thunderstorms here. Looks like I'd probably lose power here real quick. So let's jump into this. Quarter end today. We ended the best stock market returns, or we had the best stock market returns we've had in 70 years. Just a fantastic September. Today sort of went out on a whimper. We had some good economic reports early on in the session that had us put in a nice little bounce, but the funds who've been pushing the market up over the last month decided to take some profit, and we saw a lot of window dressing action. Traders booking profits, funds dumping some positions they don't want to admit that they held during the month, etc., etc. And we ended the session down 47 on the Dow, but a great month of September, and we start a new month. Everyone is expecting October to be a down month. September usually is the crappy month, and what looks like happened this year is we had it in August. And we've got the election coming up early November, and what we possibly could see if we see a little small retrace is our typical year-end move in the market may get pushed forward, like we saw our September end up being a great month. We could see the market extend in October, and our typical November December Santa rally may get pushed up to before the election. So something to just keep in the back of your minds. Looking at the 15-minute chart, you can see we continue to hold that uptrend line. It's at 10,750 right now. If we go over to the daily chart, you can see here, we're sort of topping out here. I'd really get worried if we saw a break of that 20-day exponential. That's down there at 10,638. So, we could see the market drop 150 points and still be fine. Still have a very good chance at seeing new highs on this market, especially if we see some good economic data again tomorrow and, traders push in. But we'll likely get a better idea of where this market is going early next week, Monday and Tuesday. SMH led the market lower today and then led us back higher. We had a pretty steep sell-off on the SMH, dropped as low as 27.41, and then we saw a nice rebound on the SMH, and that told us that happened when the Dow was down 80 points. And SMH put in a nice little turnaround, and we ended up seeing the Dow wipe out almost all of that gain. So the SMH continues to be a great market barometer. On the SMH, support right now is that 27 breakout. So 27 or 26.75 to 27 is where we'd want to see the SMH hold up if it did see a retrace in the near term. Oil, continued its move higher. We're back above $80 a barrel, and the reason for that is continued weakness in the dollar. For now, that is viewed as market positive. And, just like everything else in this market, what is viewed as positive for the market today can be viewed totally negative tomorrow. It's just all on what the spin is. Jumping into stock plays, IMOS, monster winner for us over the last 2 days. Almost a 40% gain in 2 days. What can you say? After our 30% pop on IKAN, now we've got a 40% pop on IMOS. Just very, very, very nice. HILL. Flag is getting very, very tight here. Breakout is that 200-day moving average at 145. I'm going to pull up a chart here. One of its peers, QTM, broke out to new highs again today. Look, this stock over the last 2 weeks is up 40-50%. And here we have HILL just treading water. This is a little gem. I think it's going to go big, and hopefully it goes big. We'd like it to go big tomorrow and early next week. New trading alert today, OPXT. Well, not really new. We've played this one as well previously, but the chart is really, really set up here in the near. As I mentioned in the trading alert, October is going to be a very big month for OPXT. You got the new Cisco 100 gig routers hitting the market. Chart looks really, really nicely set up here. We closed above the 50-day moving average, which has been pretty strong resistance as this has been consolidating over the last 2 to 3 weeks. Target here is a move to 175 on the 200-day moving average up there at 193. Speaking of gems, this is a gem in my opinion. Just like we said, EGHT was a gem back there at $1.15, $1.20 before it went on that monster move. This one nicely set up in my opinion. Volume was very, very healthy and has been very healthy over the last couple of days as this stock has been waiting to break out. RSI is held above 50. ADX continues to build its strength, and Stochastics held that 50 level and is getting ready to jam up there to the 80. So this one, I really, really love this stock. I think we're going to get a very nice move out of this one in the near term. NENG cup and handle continues to coil here on this one. That 20-day exponential, a close above 151, sets this one free. As you can see, we've got the cup, we've got the handle, we've got ADX and Stochastics oversold. This stock should go big in the very near term. I'm thinking in the next day or two. Quick mention on ARNA. We're going into the third week. Next week will be the third week since the tank. Typically on biotech stocks, week 3, week 4 is when you see a big bounce back on these stocks. And we've got the FDA meeting in a couple of weeks. So we're probably going to start, especially now that the quarter end dressing is over and the funds that own the stock on this tank sold it. So, you know, their investors don't realize they lost all their money here. Those guys are all out now. We're about to get a positive MACD cross probably next week, and we've got Stochastics nicely in the basement. And on this one, we're looking for at least a move. I mean, I think there's no reason to think we don't see 2+ on this stock come October. If you're playing this one and have low risk tolerance, $1.50 is where I'd play stops on this one, but I think we should get a very nice return on this one in the near term. Now, a quick mention on BQI. I sent out a trading alert on this one today. Looked nicely set up. We had that nice little win on VTG yesterday and into today. And oil's, you know, been romping over the last couple of days. This is a beaten down stock. We jumped into it, but it just did not act right. Should have broke out. Volume was above average. Given that it was quarter end, you know, I erred on the side of caution, which is what you can do. The chart, you know, if we're just going off the chart here, chart looks really, really good, but probably the better trade on this one would have been a buy of the 50-day moving average, you know, break of 54 cents. So even though we jumped out of it, we can always rebuy it, especially if it, you know, ticks up. We've got RSI trying to break the 50 mark and Stochastics oversold, which is what, you know, along with ADX attracted me to this stock in the first place. But, you know, just didn't like how it was acting early on. You know, if you don't feel comfortable in a stock, you sell it. You know, ask questions later is a pretty good rule of thumb to stick by. So that's pretty much it for the video. Again, as I mentioned, my favorite plays on the near term, OPXT, HILL. I really think we're going to get some very nice moves off these in the near term. And that's it for the video. I will see you guys in the chat room tomorrow. Good night.